Alright guys, what's up? Before we get into this long ass video, I know this is going to make it a little bit longer. Let me just first say, as a disclaimer, that this video is not taking shots at anybody in particular. I'm just showing how it was on my side of the spectrum. You're going to see how the community was through my eyes. You know, I say some things that were controversial at the time. It's no longer controversial. You know what I'm saying? Because it's old. Nobody cares anymore. I'm not about beef anymore. And the scene is very much still alive. The scene is not dead. So when I say that the scene is dead, I'm not saying that it's dead, because it's not. I just mean it's not the same. Just like wrestling, WWE is not the same without Stone Cold and The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Even though The Rock is back. Anyway, The Rock is not the same Rock he used to be. But anyway, or basketball is not the same without Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So the all-stars left, and it's time for the new people to do more with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and also, if I didn't mention your name, it's in all due respect. If I did mention your name, it's in all due respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the subject that was in the past, and I hope you guys enjoy it. By the way, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, man. The fucking link is at the bottom. Follow me. Follow me. And I want to say thank you to Shika's Cloud for adding my awesome subscribe button and my background, because I made my own background, but his is obviously better. So I put his, and I want to thank Stunting All My Life. Thank you for making my my first one, you know what I mean? But this guy's pops more, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I put his, you know. So thank you. And like I said, I like to change up, so I'll be switching it up, so don't worry, it's still gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this long ass video. Thanks for the intro again, Shika's Cloud. And his link and Stunting On My Life's links will be at the bottom as well. Shika's Cloud's channel was fucking sick. It's fucking sick. So you need to go check that shit out. But yeah, nobody take offense. If you take offense, you're an idiot, because I'm not trying to offend anybody. This shit is long overdue. But let's go and get into this video. Oh, by the way, the gameplay you see in the background is gonna be recent gameplay, because I can easily go back and get replays, but I'm gonna turn on my Xbox and I'm gonna play. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's Street Fighter, and I don't know if it's Persona. I don't know what it is, but it's gameplay and it's current. What's up, guys? They are first, and the topic for this video today was requested by a couple people. Got a couple inboxes, inbox messages and comments. A couple people wanted to know how life was in the YouTube Street Fighter scene. I told them that, you know, they could just go back and watch my old videos I did in like 2010, 2011, talking about the FGC and the YouTube FGC, I should say. But they simply stated it wasn't enough, and they just wanted to know my experiences. So let's get right into it. First of all, I want to say I miss it. You know, I do miss it, even though I'm not a part of it anymore. Like, I used to be a huge part of it. I do miss it. The reason why I say that is because, like, it felt good, you know, to hear such and such number 1 is challenging such and such number 2 to a first to 10, you know what I'm saying? And you see that shit before you go to bed, and you're like, damn, that's just gonna be hype. And the next day you get up, you go to work, and all you can think about is that first to 10, you know what I'm saying? And then you come home, and such number 1 didn't have the capability to really record, but such and such number 2 did. And such and such number 2, you would hear it from their perspective. And I mean, when such and such number 1 and 2 was able to record matches, you can see it from both perspectives. It was the shit, you know what I'm saying? People used to spend hours on YouTube, you know what I mean, just watching these matches. And I miss the hype that it used to bring. Now I feel like everybody just feels like they're too good or have too much of an ego issue, and they just don't want to do it anymore. Like, we hyped up those fucking matches, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, not to toot my own horn or whatever, but if you think back, only the real OG Street Fighter YouTube people would know this. We started it. Well, I started the whole Street Fighter movement. Not so much that, you know, before you flip out, not so much recording Street Fighter videos and putting it on YouTube, because everybody was doing that, but calling people out, doing first to fives, first to tens. You know what I'm saying? I started that shit. You know, and just think back on it. Let's go back to like facts or whatever. Let's go back, and the only way you'll know this is if you was actually a part of this community we had, because the YouTube community was its own community. You know what I'm saying? You see how we have the FGC, the shooters. We have the FGC, we had the shooters, we had the sport genre, and then you had the YouTube FGC or Street Fighter YouTube community. You know what I'm saying? But if you go back to it, Free One Up was doing his videos. You know what I'm saying? This is how really it all started. Free One Up was doing his videos. I'm not sure if he fought DSP yet. He probably already fought DSP, but I never liked DSP anyway. But he probably already fought DSP by then. But what I mean by we started it all, like I was actually like, I was getting heads to fight people. You know what I'm saying? He was already, he probably, we'll say he, you know, for argument's sake, he had already fought DSP. And it was me and Infiltrate, and me and Infiltrate tried to get at him a couple times, like, yo, you know, we just trying to get better, because we was all hungry. Like, there's one thing you guys can never take away from me. In 2009, I was a fucking beast. A lot of people looked up to my chun. You know what I'm saying? I had one of the best chuns ever. Like, when people rated top 8 chuns in the world, I was top 8 chun in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a fact. Like, you could probably Google it, you know what I'm saying, and go back to 2009, and you see people who used to put me with the likes of, like, Nemo and shit like that. And you'll never be able to take that away from me. Because no matter how many people play chun, how many people think they're better than me, you know what I'm saying, at that current place in time, or point in time, when I was a beast before my son was born, I was a fucking monster and I was killing it. You know what I'm saying? I had that one loss with L.I. Joe and shit like that. But I pioneered a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, we was sitting on the couch. It was me and Infiltrate, and we was just talking to each other. We was like, yo, this shit is bullshit, yo. Like, we tried to hit up Free One Up multiple times. We tried to hit up DSP multiple times. He was like, yo, we just want to get a set in, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we see your work. You know, we think you're good. Like, pretty much kissed his ass. But, you know, when we were talking about it, we was like, yo, this nigga's ass. You know what I'm saying? He mashes EX Psycho Crusher between your block strings. Like, or matter of fact, he'll wait between your block string to do an EX Psycho Crusher. Or, like, he'll do scissor kick pressure, and then he'll stop, and he'll do stand roundhouse. We was like, yo, this nigga's cheeks, yo. We want to take him out. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, it wasn't about views or subscribers. It was more about, you know, we just wanted to catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to get better. We saw this guy, and then we started to feel like Free One Up was cocky because he wasn't responding to us and none of that shit. We had to make a video to get him to acknowledge us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to, like, yo, look, nigga, we trying to play you. Like, this is bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, he agreed to play me. I think it was a first of 5 on the PlayStation. And everybody knows how the PlayStation is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making excuses or whatever, but I honestly had zero idea that that's how the PlayStation was with the internet capability. But the whole situation was entirely my fault, because back in the day when I was uploading videos, there was a limit on how many videos you can actually upload at a time. And I wouldn't have known that unless I was like a YouTube junkie. And what happened was I would upload 10 videos at a time on a wireless network and then play on a wireless system on the wireless internet. You know what I'm saying? So that was entirely my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course I tried to make the excuse, oh, Xbox is better and this and that. When really I was just uploading too much shit, killing on the bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? And at the time I didn't know about it. I was ignorant as fuck. I had no idea. You know, but now I'm a lot wiser. I'm a lot smarter. I turn off everything before I end up doing like a high stakes, you know, online match or whatever. But anyway, after that shit happened, it kind of started like a bump. You know what I'm saying? Because people started saying I was garbage, or, you know, just doing shit just to get a match and shit. And I wasn't one of those people that was like, oh, you know, I'll just ignore you or whatever. I was like, fuck it. You think I'm ass? I'll body you. And then I would play them and body them. And it was times where I would lose and put it up on YouTube as well. Like, I was doing a lot of shit that a lot of people even to this day aren't doing. People are still only putting up wins. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The only time they'll put up a loss is if it's somebody that they know they're not going to beat. You know what I'm saying? Or if they went into the match knowing they're not going to beat that person, then they'll put up the loss. But niggas don't put up losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to put up losses. You know what I mean? So, and then I remember I did the whole EMP shit. Ended up playing Kraymore and all that shit like that. Like, I did a lot of Street Fighter vlogs. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of which, all my new subscribers, that's where I came from. I started with, you know, Street Fighter. But anyway, so once I did that, you know, people started to surface, like Lupasan started to surface. DSP was already there, obviously. And TKK came, and who else? There's a couple other people. Then you had the whole Dark Knight infiltrate shit, you know what I mean? You had Alvarez. You had a lot of people start to surface after that, you know, that one situation with me and Free One Up. Oh, you had Laswaga as well. And they all just wanted to, you know, they wanted to get at me, or they wanted to get at Free One Up, or they wanted to get at DSP, you know what I'm saying? So, it was kind of crazy because, like, that was the first time I felt like I was somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, everybody was hit, like, yo, you should have seen my inbox, nigga. Like, I was getting messages from Machinima. I was getting messages from just everybody from, like, the UK, from Japan. Niggas just wanting to play me in fucking sets, you know what I'm saying? And people were honored to play me in sets. Like, I would play somebody in a ranked match, and they would send me a message like, oh my god, it was such an honor. I was nervous and all that shit. That was the first time I felt like I was somebody, and that was in 2009 before my son was born. You know what I mean? So, shit was crazy, and I do miss it. Now, a lot of people are saying there's different reasons why it ended. You know, there's different people. You know, there's different reasons why it's over. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's TKK. You know, everybody who knows me knows I'm not gonna hold my tongue or whatever. But some people are saying it's TKK. Some people are saying it's me. Some people are saying me and TKK. You know, some people are saying it's Venomous because Venomous was sucking too much dick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here's how I look at it. Me and TKK, we didn't ruin the Street Fighter YouTube scene. He didn't ruin it, and I didn't ruin it. If anything, we made it better. The reason why is because our beef was like legendary, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're still around doing this YouTube shit, our fucking little scramble was legendary. Anybody who knows me, anybody who knows TKK knows that that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We hyped the shit up to an extent where it was like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to see this nigga fight him. Like, I was getting trolled just because I wasn't fighting the dude. You know what I'm saying? And I genuinely just didn't like TKK because there was something, I don't even remember how the whole shit went down, but he had said something about me. And then we used to have this little live stream, and I went on in, I pretty much like dogged his whole name and shit like that. And that was just my persona. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was a jerk. Back in the day, I was a fucking jerk. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care if you had muscles. I didn't care if you had cars. I didn't care if you had a house. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care who you was, because I didn't really care about subscribers. I didn't think it was smart, like, how you gonna respect somebody just because of how many subscribers they had and shit like that. So I didn't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just genuinely didn't like the dude. I mean, he's big bruh now, you know what I'm saying? I come to him for advice, but before, we genuinely just did not like each other. We always went back and forth, sneak dissing or real dissing, however way you want to put it. We was just going back and forth. Like, it was crazy. But if anything, what we did was show that you didn't have to be afraid of anybody. It didn't matter how many people, how many subs they had, how many views they had, how many views they could get on a video. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how much respect you had. It really didn't matter. If you just didn't like somebody, you was able to be man enough to get on the camera and say, yo, I don't fucking like your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. We didn't ruin shit. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Venomous goes, I feel like he wasn't even a big, you know, contributor to the whole like, who the fuck was he? You know what I'm saying? But as far as the whole me and TKK shit, I feel like we didn't ruin shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, as far as like the whole scene being dead, it's like, the problem is people thought to be a part of the scene, you didn't have to have a YouTube channel. Like, it wasn't fun if you didn't, if the you know, your opponent didn't have a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't the same, because like when I played my match, you heard my commentary, and I was like, yo, this nigga's fucking ass, or this motherfucker is mashing, or fuck this nigga, or whatever the fuck. And then you heard the guy on the other side like, yo, this dude is fucking garbage. He keeps mashing EX legs. Like, that's what made it beast. But when I played somebody who didn't have a YouTube channel or didn't have views or whatever, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew you, nobody gave a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's when, you know, the shit started to decline. You know what I'm saying? And then people would make like 1 or 2 videos just to get a match with you or just to troll you or whatever, and then they never went anywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my channel was still here. I'm still here. I mean, I may not be doing Street Fighter no more, but I'm still here. TKK still here. Free One Up still here. DSP still here. You know what I'm saying? All the weak ones got really weaned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can't do this shit no more. All this shit is boring. Or however, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of those people got weaned out. Like, yo, I can't do this no more. Or some people who just thought, you know, who just couldn't survive off Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, people found their craft and they just moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found my craft. I moved on. TKK found his craft. He moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started to dwindle down like that. Like, when people was just trying to play you just to get a name. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, back in the day, we weren't playing for names. You know what I'm saying? We was playing to catch a body. We just wanted to catch a body. Like, if we thought you was ass, we was just trying to catch a body. You know what I'm saying? And shit just started to change because niggas just wanted to get a name. Like, if, let's say somebody beat TKK. If somebody beat TKK, they put a video up like, oh, I just beat his ass and spread it all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And then now look where they at. You don't even see them no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't real. It was fake. You know what I'm saying? It was some bullshit. They was just trying to get a name. You know, granted, I think TKK had sent me a message saying that he just wanted to play so he could get his name up. You know what I'm saying? Which was cool. It was respectable. But like when people was like, yo, I found him in a random ranked match. Like, there's still videos of me right now on YouTube of niggas beating me to this day that they put on YouTube just to get some sort of fame, notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit don't work like that no more, yo. It really don't work like that no more. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm not even that big. You know, I'm not even that good anymore. You know what I'm saying? For you to be trying to get fame off of me. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get 1 or 2 subscribers for beating me. Nobody cares anymore. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I would love for it to come back, I just don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Because shit is just completely different now. Like, now people care about views. Like, I found myself going to Social Blade a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, people care about views now. People care about subscriptions. People care if you're partnered or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is just different now. It's not the same. Back in the day, we just did not give a fuck and we just went at it. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun. It was fun. Like, I recorded 700 fucking videos and I just deleted them all because it was like, you know, they just taking up space now. And you know, it did make me look ignorant. A lot of the shit made me look ignorant. And, you know, I did a lot of growing up on YouTube. You know, from 2009 to 2012, you know, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking 2009, like February 2009 when Street Fighter 4 launched, all the way to fucking August 1st, 2012. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time. You guys have seen me change a lot. I remember when I made that video saying that I was changing, I was becoming more adult. You know, because it was like, I got a kid now. You know what I'm saying? I got a kid. I can't be, you know, I can't be acting all ignorant on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Screaming and cursing at people while my son is in the room, needs to be fed, got to change his diaper, shit like that. What kind of man do I look like? You know what I mean? Acting like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And fighting with niggas that's old enough to be my father. You know what I mean? Like, and then if you look at it, my father, he's doing what he got to do. That nigga's at home taking care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he got to do. You know what I mean? He's definitely not on YouTube trying to fight with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's had his money, he's got his chains and shit like that. He ain't on YouTube trying to fight with people. So I use that as my way of like, you know what? You're right. I should probably grow up. You know what I'm saying? This is getting ridiculous now. You know what I'm saying? And that was another reason why, because I wasn't putting people on blast no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to put people on blast. If anybody remembers, they know I used to put people on blast. My mouthpiece was crazy. And like, it was all just to hype shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather just be running his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? But he was able to back it up. And I was able to back it up. How many YouTubers have I lost to? You could count on your hands how many YouTubers I've lost to. You know what I'm saying? So I was backing that shit up. You know what I mean? Like, what? I lost to 3-1 up the first time. I probably lost to him again. And then after that, I just didn't lose to him anymore. I lost to TKK the first time. Did we play again? I think we played again and he beat me again. And then there was a time when we was trying to learn Kami. I was trying to learn Kami. He was trying to learn Makoto. I was winning that. And I don't think we played again after that. But yeah, so I didn't really lose like that. You know what I'm saying? When it came to like YouTubers, I didn't really lose like that. And that's why everybody was coming at my neck, because like if I did lose, you can count on one hand how many times I lost to somebody. You know what I mean? So it's different now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just good now. Like, I'm way beyond, or way, you know, behind in like learning the game and shit like that, because I just really don't give a fuck no more, you know what I'm saying? But I remember the days, like, if you are OG YouTube Street Fighter head, you'll remember this. I remember the days where like you used to put up like a trailer, right? Not even a trailer, just be like, yo, you know, channel update. I'm about to play such and such tomorrow. Like, matter of fact, remember when TKK played Dark Knight on the stream? It was a 1st to 10 on the stream when DK got 10-0 swept. Remember that shit? We had a 1.3 megapixel webcam, no microphone, 1.3 megapixel camera, and he streamed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember we used to do our streams? 1.3 megapixel in a Rock Band mic, yo. That was our setup, and it was hot back then because it was live. You know what I'm saying? 100 people came to watch that match. 100 people came to watch that match between TKK and Dark Knight. I think it broke like 110, 115. Just to watch that one match. 100 people. That is ridiculous. That is insane. That's insane. You're not gonna get that now. You're not gonna get that now. And like even well, I went to CEO, and you know I saw LaSwagga and shit like that. Speaking of which, I finally found my camera today. Actually, not my camera, my cord today actually. So I'm gonna put up some of those videos. But you know I saw LaSwagga at CEO. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, you know I gotta get a video with you. You know what I mean? Like I gotta do it just for old time's sake. Cause believe it or not, even though me and LaSwagga knew each other for years, that was the first time I met him. The first time I met LaSwagga was this year in 2012, and I met LaSwagga in 2009. The first time I met him in person was 2012. I have yet to meet TKK. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna meet eventually, but this is the first time I met LaSwagga, you know what I'm saying? And then we wasn't even talking about Street Fighter shit. It was when I was talking to other people. Other people was like, yo, Deyasha, yo, I'm a big fan. You know, I wish you'd do that Street Fighter YouTube shit again, you know what I'm saying? Because he was really good and all this other shit. And I'm like, yo, that whole YouTube shit is dead. And it's not anyone's fault in particular. It just started to go down, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it was. But enough of that shit. You know, it was fun. I do miss it. It's never going to come back, you know what I'm saying? We embrace that, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for watching. This was the first video of the month. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a video a day, you know what I'm saying? So, talk to you guys later. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a video response. Like, I really want to see video responses. You know what I'm saying? Like, from people like Jay Legend. Remember Jay Legend? Fucking D-Dog. Remember them, yo? I want to see some vlogs, yo. I want to see y'all, you know, I want to see some video responses. Give me some video responses. Leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. All right? Talk to you guys later. Peace.